Oh my god.
Unacceptably high.
The Patreon. So your ears are hot?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, these headphones feel freezing on them.
Dude, did you ever get a niacin flush on accident?
No, what's that?
So if you take too much niacin, your body gets red and hot. It's fucking weird.
What's niacin?
It's like a B vitamin, I think. It's like one of them, but it's like
They put that in like pre-workouts and stuff.
I think so. I know.
Yeah, I have them.
When Paul Stamets talks about like this the Stamets microdose protocol, he puts niacin on purpose because like it's like if you take too many of them, you'll get a niacin flush. That like keeps people under a microdose.
Is it like a hard tinkle, like a prickle?
Dude, your face gets red and hot. You're like, why am I hot right now?
So you buy his supplement. And it's got it pre-mixed in.
Well, he tells people to mix it that way because he says like it helps it cross the blood-brain barrier or something. I forget, but he was just basically like you do that and it helps like distribute it more so throughout the brain, and then it's like he calls it like a built-in anabuse where it's like if you start trying to gobble down microdoses, you'll get a niacin flush and be like, oh, I'm good. Dude, it's really uncomfortable. Your face gets hot and you go, what the fuck? And you look in the mirror and you're bright red. And you're like, well, fuck.
That was me after recess every day.
It was bright
school. I was a big bright red sweat kid. I had a niacin flush at 10:15 every morning.
What was your recess game? What got you hot?
We called it homo around our way, which is throw the tennis ball at the wall. Someone tries to catch it. If they catch it with one hand, they whip it at the kid that threw it before he touches the wall.
Wait, what did you call it?
We call it homo.
Oh.
You probably called it suey.
Yeah. We call it,
so we call it homo.
Yeah, we play red.
And you accumulated a letter every time you got pegged until you were out. H-O.
Oh, that was great. That was like everybody was trying to be Randy Moss at that time. With
the catches, with the one-handed catches?
Yeah.
Dude, getting free pegged by an older kid it felt like being in front of a firing squad. And they would miss and hit the wall and it would it would sound like a gun went off in your ear. And you'd be like, oh god, dude, please don't hit my balls from the back.
Oh, dude.
So I used to work in schools up until like the pandemic. So the kids, they would talk so much shit to me. So during their gym periods playing dodgeball with them, I would take these little kids' heads off.
Did you head on it?
Yeah.
Head on her?
It was the fun. I'll never forget.
That's free pegs where I'm from, brother.
Fuck, that's so fun.
I'll never forget. There's one little girl. She was just running along the line, like trying to get away, and I like beamed at her head, and it just hit her so perfectly. I felt like a sniper. Like I was so proud of myself.
You were a school sniper?
Yeah.
Dude, going to like your cousin's neighborhood and throwing hard in homo was the same as like in the 50s, like going to a different greaser's like soda restaurant and like talking to a girl.
That's fun.
Yeah, pegging students would be so fucking fun. Well, pause, but I'm saying I'm saying like nailing them with the
Oh man.
Yeah, what was it like to like really interact with high schoolers that much all the time? Because you had to teach. Did you teach a whole classroom, or are you working in like
no? Well,
aspect?
when I was in Philly, I worked at a high school. I was working with freshmen. So, but like I was like a one-to-one worker. They would just assign me work to like one kid, but I would still be in the classroom. And in New York, I work with like elementary and middle school kids.
Are these kids like fucked up or normal or what?
For the most, like they classify as normal, but these are fucked up kids.
Classified as normal.
yeah. No, but these kids,
like they have all the limbs of a human.
Yeah, no, there's no name for their disorder, but they have a dark background.
Yeah. And I guess like it's funny because like they had the diet of Matt 10 years ago, where it's like I would get into it with the kid I was assigned to. I would get into it with him every morning because he would just eat the most fucked up shit for breakfast.
Dude.
But he would rationalize it like he would come in drinking like, I don't know, like a Powerade.
Yeah, peanut and M&Ms are healthy. I'm eating it for breakfast. Yeah. And then it's like you're drinking Fruitopia until you get dry SpongeBob face.
Yeah, and he would rationalize it.
Grown-ups are just mad at you everywhere you go.
Yeah, he would be like, but it say there's no fat in it. Yep. And it's like, I can't even argue with it because it's like, yeah, it is no fat in these Takis. But
it's spicy, so that burns calories.
Yeah.
I hit my gym teacher with that. I used to get like 3 or 4 soft pretzels every day, and he'd be like, yo, McCusker, you're eating just carbs? I'm like, fat-free, bro. And I was like, this guy's such a dumbass. This guy's such a fucking dumbass. I used to eat soft pretzels every day thinking I was like giving myself my best body.
I never thought about it, whether it was good or bad. I just did it.
Yeah, I was like low fat, bro. Come on. I'm on that all carb diet, dude.
Plus there was mustard on it, dude. You can't get fat on mustard.
Liquid cheese. I was a liquid cheese guy.
Whoa.
I've talked about my practices in high school about pretzels where I'd buy one, put 3 under my tray, and then ask the lady, like the shaky hand Parkinson lunch lady, I'm like, can I just get half a cup of cheese for $0.25 instead of 50 cents? She'd always glob in a full cup. She'd be like, yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. I win again. I would go eat 4 pretzels and cheese every day. Yeah, you can just put anything under your lunch tray. No one ever looked under your lunch tray.
No, I think they got pretty strict about it. Now that they like deny children lunch for not having money in school, I think they're really strict about who's getting what. It's all Matilda school.
Oh, Mr. Trunchbull?
Everywhere you go, yeah.
What?
They're keeping an eye on what you get.
Wait, so they're denying food now? I thought Michelle Obama gave everyone an apple.
No, I think she got really mad at people for denying food, but I think they still do it. I think they're still like, this kid owes the state $13. Don't give him any more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Really? So they are denying lunches now? Because I've heard Upper Darby's a township outside of Philadelphia, and I've heard their thing is they're going to guarantee breakfast and lunch every single day.
I think they do it in Philly.
Really?
My kids get food.
It's free every day.
It's apparently terrible, but
really,
I wonder if that's just them complaining.
How much? I mean, yeah, nutritionally maybe, but it'd at least be like the same food at like a Sixers game, I'd imagine. You know what I mean?
No, it's the same food as like CFCF.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no, they get prison food.
A prison.
Oh
yeah, yeah.
Oh no, it's prison food.
Yeah, it's like you gotta feed them, but you don't have to feed them good.
Damn, so you have like a second grader, like I'm on the Muslim diet.
Oh yeah, I'll have the pilaf, please.
Yeah.
I don't want any of that stuffed crust pizza that looks like Play-Doh.
I think Philly schools are the only place they're still eating millet.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they're giving our kids fucking cram.
That's fucked up. That's shitty.
They're giving them Crustables.
My favorite food I ever ate was the warmed up honey buns, individually plastic wrapped, which were then either put in a microwave or a steamer, so they came out hot. Honey buns that I got in summer school between I think 11th and 12th grade.
Yeah, those things are delicious.
That's a dragon I've been chasing my entire life, and I've never even come close, dude.
It is fucked up from a taxpayer standpoint to be like, just feed kids basically poison. Like you can't. We're getting all this money, and it's like, yeah, well, we're not going to waste it all.
If it makes dollars, it makes sense.
Giving kids fucking nutritional, like it's shot health wise. That's pretty nuts, dude.
I know.
It's a public institution. It's not even a for-profit institution.
It really bothers me.
It's pretty
This is the thing that I really dislike.
It's pretty bad, dude.
I know, man.
I'm pretty sure there's like known carcinogen. Whatever. I won't.
Yeah, seriously though, these like 7th and 8th graders in Philly are seriously being left out to dry. It is insane.
Really?
Yeah. If you think Philadelphia is a scary place to live right now, in 5 years, I think it's going to look like Detroit and RoboCop.
Oh no!
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be just like flaming graffiti on shuttered businesses everywhere you go.
Yeah, but they'll just gentrify. I think it's going to be opposite.
There's going to be people that are wearing like purple sunglasses that are like mostly plastic, with like tiny flat slits and like spikes on the shoulders of their like sleeveless jackets.
There'll be dudes open up latte shops. There'll be dudes open up latte shops. Like, whatever. Like,
yeah, right.
This place is
Someone's going to throw a motorcycle on fire through the front window.
You'll be 6 white people standing there like.
And it's all just going to be that like metal guitar effect that go everywhere you go. It's just dive bombs.
Philly's going to be like New York in 10 years. They're going to just brand new glass fronted condominiums everywhere.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be more like District 9.
No. I agree with that. Wawa leaving. That's the first sign.
Oh, they pulled out. Wow, I pulled out.
Yeah. Why they have some information that they know.
They're going back to their planet. Yo, if all the Wawas just lifted off and went back to space one day, that would make more sense than anything else.
Dude, they just grabbed their hoagies and left.
Yeah. Those homeless guys holding the door for you, that's actually the pilot. And he's just waiting to go home.
That could be like an advanced alien civilization. Like they knew to open up convenience stores. They're just like, yeah, this we've studied the humans and this can't fail. Just dental floss and hot dogs, and everyone's lining up every morning like, this is all the stuff we need.
Yeah, I love how the more powerful a like celestial...
I'm describing Indian guys.
I was going to say Jewish people. Oh man.
Yeah.
That would rule if aliens were Indian guys. We're not going to imagine it though. Just I'm going to say it.
That would be who would be like your favorite bunch to find out?
We're actually from another planet.
Yeah.
Chinese,
No one's off the table.
Bulletproof glass.
What's
Chinese
Noah?
war guys.
Noah's Native American.
Yeah.
Noah's a fake Indian.
Yeah.
These guys.
It's got to be the Native American.
Yeah. Not real. Real India is to the east. Then you had all these guys on America pretending they were Indians. It's fucking embarrassing, dude.
I don't know. I think you don't want natives to be aliens because they're the ones that we came closest to like making extinct. And so when the shuttle comes, they're going to be like,
yeah, but did
stop
we
right there.
Or did we?
Yeah, they just moved underground.
Did we massacre Native Americans or did just a lot of them get back on their spaceships?
Or were we just battling holograms that whole time? And then from space, they were like, yeah, you guys want to make you guys feel real bad about this. You'll see. And everyone's like, yeah, all right, here's a casino. Like, whatever.
The surviving,
what the fuck?
yeah, all Native Americans are holograms. They're not even real.
It's a bad thing to say, but I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
That seriously is the only plausible explanation for Eskimos. There's no way an entire race of people have existed that way the whole time.
I mean, dude, that is pretty nuts.
That's crazy.
You're saying Eskimos have a continue button?
I'm saying they're being projected from low Earth orbit. But I could be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong on this. I'm not saying this is
Obviously.
100% factual.
I mean, we don't know what date cities are. We don't know who's not a hologram.
I would never say
You're
this
not-
as a joke. I don't think that would be funny to say as a joke.
Not at all.
I'm saying
We're
this
being
is
so serious.
I think this is real, but I'm willing to be wrong about it. That's where I'm at on Eskimos being made up by aliens because their life is impossible.
It is pretty plausible. Dude.
That myth is not busted.
It is definitely more plausible than that a group of people are surviving off of well blubber.
Dude, exactly. You're wearing 7 inches of polar bear fat and you're getting pregnant. I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, and
dude.
you live in a nice house? Okay.
Imagine though. Imagine.
What? Imagine
It's
climbing
whale-
under her bear suit.
Yeah, bro. It's whale blubber. You guys,
Imagine going 2-man bear suit with your wife to get her pregnant in an igloo.
it's negative 30, negative 400 degrees every day. You guys get under the bear rug and snuggle up.
And you're telling me they're real?
The pussy's probably hot, dude. It's got to be the hottest box, dude. Eskimo box is probably what heats the whole house.
That's an old Eskimo insult, is saying your girlfriend has a steam trail.
Did you know that Eskimos have like fat deposits in their hands so that they don't freeze in cold temperatures?
This is perfect.
Really?
Yeah, so you might be on to something.
Dude, imagine getting a hand job from one of those fat palm Eskimo chicks.
Oh, man. That's a juicy pound.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, technically, it would be a pussy made out of whale fat.
her hands?
Oh. No, I'm saying just her whole body's made out of like percentage of whale fat, so it's got the pussy's
Yeah,
got to be
seal
crazy.
blubber and shit like that.
Pussy's got to be crazy.
Yeah.
A body constructed of whale fat. The
Dude,
pussy's
first of
gotta be
all,
nuts.
Can you Google
Seals-
what that Eskimo pussy do?
From what I hear, it's mighty cold. Yeah, I think
Eskimo pussy's good pussy.
having a
God,
diet
yeah.
of like seal meat, which is probably the last non-GMO meat worldwide,
True.
that's got to give you the tastiest pussy juice.
God. It's probably like slurping an oyster. Yeah, we don't really know much about Eskimos, man. Did someone go up to there and like fuck those guys up too?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Did some guy like go up in a North Face for like 10 minutes and like beat the fuck out of him? Like, all right, I'm out of here, dude.
It's just a bunch of New York dudes in flat brim hats wearing puffy coats. They just stomped through northern Canada.
And they couldn't get back up because of their fucking coats.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like knocking over penguins.
Yeah, they saw they were wearing tennis rackets for shoe and like broke the strings and kicked them. Like, all right, we're going back down.
Dude,
Sorry to come up here and kick your guys' ass.
imagine how bad like the naughty Eskimo kids fuck up penguins that they find.
Oh. Yeah, what's
Just
up with the
slamming them on the ice until they explode.
Danny, what's going on with the Eskimo population? Like, what's their deal? Are they just chilling or like?
I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but I think the Canadian government tried to put them in like kind of modernized schools and ended up just accidentally killing most of them.
Really? Yeah, Canada's been really nasty like that.
Death by education.
Well, in North America, it's registered that there's still at least 135,000 of them.
It doesn't seem like that many though. Well, I guess
That's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's all of them.
135,000 on permanent snow
Actually,
days.
135,000 between North America and Greenland.
Eskimos. Oh, that's not a lot of.
That's where all the Where else would there be Eskimos?
There's still very few left in Siberia.
Wow, that's gotta suck.
What do they do now? Just same shit, different day. Ice fishing.
It's gonna take a while for me to dig into this, but
Yeah, take your time. But yeah, I
you think they have to have high-speed internet by now?
the Eskimos?
Yeah, why not?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're up to. They might be chilling. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're saying they got fucking plopped out and had to go to school in Canada, that sucks.
They have to carve their phones out of trees, like a fucking ice fishing canoe.
They might be very advanced.
Yeah, I guess we don't know enough about them.
Know anything about them? Are they mean? I think they'd be pretty mean. I would say.
I'd be a pretty surly guy if I was living in sub 400 degree temperatures.
I just recently learned that there's a hood in Alaska.
Really?
Yeah, it's like and like underground rappers. They're out there doing gangster shit.
In Alaska?
Yeah, in Alaska.
Stealing syrup and shit.
Yeah, riding around.
Someone was just telling me they give people money to move to Alaska. It's a big thing.
Yeah, that's how a lot of them ended up there. Like a lot of their families ended up.
Were they homesteaders? Do you know? You guys ever watch any homesteading YouTubers?
But there was a developer who went around Philadelphia and tricked a bunch of black people to move into the Poconos in like the 70s. He was like, your house is going to be worth like $600,000. And he just tricked a bunch of people from Philly in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of black
just
dudes.
dead mining towns.
If you talk to people in the Poconos, there's areas up there. If you're like, you mention this one guy's name, like, I'll kill that fucking guy. There's people who got tricked into the Poconos, and they're just like, now we're here.
They can't get out of the Poconos.
Yeah, they're like, we got the house, we bought in.
Year-round snow tubing. What do you call this? And he's just pointing at
there's
dirt.
these big developments that they were supposed to get like surrounded by just like shopping, and they're supposed to be like the next spot, and this guy tricked all these people.
It's a shame. The Poconos would be sick as the next spot.
Yeah,
that's really crazy. He probably just tricked him like, you ever go to a ski trip? Like, you want to do this every day?
Yeah.
And they just thought it was going to be a resort?
He's like, dude, this is going to be the new Aspen, dude. You got it.
Yeah,
it's just you and a bunch of meth heads there for like 2 generations. You're like, fucking dick.
He single-handedly created Black Mountain culture.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
That's why they all have 4-wheelers in North Philly now. Wow.
But yeah, that's a bad. Doing like a whole development scheme is pretty nasty. Like doing a bad development. A lot of guys do it. You build like a shitty, fucked up house, take the money, and just leave.
I've been going through it with my old property manager. Cause I was living in Jersey City. I was living in Jersey City, and people kept breaking into my building. That shit, it was the wildest shit. I got so many crazy stories of like catching these people and getting them arrested.
What were they doing?
You were snitching?
Oh yeah. I was proudly snitching. Yeah. If they were just selling drugs, I would have let them slide. But package thieves, that's where I
you got to cut their hands off.
They were stealing packages. And with my schedule, like I'm home during the day and then I'm coming home late from spots. So I'm catching people nonstop. And I had the first apartment in the building. So like I was right across from the package room. It brought me so much joy calling a cop. Like I've never enjoyed calling the cops.
Now would you have to like somehow trap them in there, or would you have to follow them?
No, so I did follow them a few times. Like and thinking about it.
That's thrilling, right?
Yeah.
Following a dude and like trying not to give yourself up. That's an adrenaline rush.
Awesome.
You can't get anywhere else. You can't get that at Sky Zone.
When you when you called the cops, or you're like, "Hey, what's up? It's me again."
No, like it got to the point where like I would see the cops like in my area walking the dog, and they would just ask me like, "How's it been going?" Like I got,
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
You're like a CI.
yeah.
Good morning, Batman.
My friends would make fun of me so much because like literally. One of my friends said to me, the funniest shit ever. He said, I went from being a comic to being in a comic book.
Oh, I hope you threw some cabbage at him.
Because it was funny. So I moved out of my old apartment. I had the date set. I was moving out December 10th. So this was my last week there. December 4th, I got somebody arrested. And it was like, I literally had no reason to, but it was just for the principal.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you had to do one last one.
Dude, that place probably fell into chaos, dude.
Oh no, it's been insane since I left.
Just when you thought you were out of the game, they pulled you back in for one last case.
Right, yeah. Because since I moved out, so the property manager, they still had me on like the email list. So she sent out an email saying like, please, no smoking in the building. Like, tenants, you're not allowed to smoke anywhere on the premises. But she don't realize it's people breaking in to smoke in the stairway. And I'm wondering, like...
Teenagers.
Does she know that these are people off the street? Or she does know that these are people off the street, and she's sending me this email so I could get back in action.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you could turn this into free rent for life.
Yeah.
You could be the building's ward.
Dude, that was the ant signal.
Yeah. That was. Yeah. When I got that email, I'm like, damn, it might be time to put the mask back on.
Yeah, it's time to go meet property manager Gordon on a rooftop somewhere.
Just the ant with a surgical mask on.
Damn, so you saw the lights outside. You saw the guy get walked to the car. It must have been the most satisfying thing of like, 'cause package thieving is an emotional thing.
Yeah.
You're waiting all day for your Amazon package. Someone takes it. It's like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah, because I started noticing they were taking it because I would go in there and I started seeing
Looking for packages to take.
No, like I would get my packages, but then I see other people boxes just ripped wide open.
Holy
So like
shit.
if they were just
They were
taking the box,
shopping.
if they were taking the boxes, I would never known. But the fact that they started leaving boxes open, that's what gave the hint. I'm like, okay, I think somebody's like coming off the street doing this. And then once I started catching them, it just gave me so much enjoyment.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
God bless you.
I just accept that 5% of every package I'm going to lose. It's either going to get stolen or lost or some other horse shit. But when I was younger, and you'd be like, when you could like first start checking like FedEx tracking online, if you were expecting a package, that was the worst. That was the most excruciating mental agony.
Yeah.
Was just like, when the fuck did FedEx come? Mom, did FedEx come yet?
No.
So, Ant, what are you doing now with all these activated carrying genes?
Like taking care of I got a cockapoo. So like I really
You are John Wick.
I really am the ultimate Karen. Cause it was like, cause I will walk my cockapoo, like take a nap, do the dishes, and then just like look out the window in case I had to call the cops on somebody. and it's funny cause like I've turned into this super extreme like conservative because my girlfriend she'll be scared of like me calling the cops from just watching the news. She'll be like, no, don't do it. Like, what if the
She's
cops
afraid of retribution?
Yeah, she's like, what if the cops come and shoot him? And I'm like, no, that's exactly why I'm calling them.
Can you show up with your guns out, please?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, Ant.
Yeah, she
You're
sounds like
playing
someone-
stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah. But it was like I had this video. It was literally perfect time. And the last time I caught a guy, it was like he broke into the building. And then you literally, like, one of my friends just happened to be dropping me off at the same time. It couldn't have been more perfect timing. So then when he saw the car pull up, he walked out. So I was like, let me just follow him to see where he's going. Yeah.
Full Karen regalia. Let's go.
Right.
Damn.
Had no need to follow him at all.
You were just walking out of a building.
yeah.
You could have been visiting a friend, for all you know. But you were
then-
like, let's see where this goes.
Yeah. And then he tried to get into another building.
What was he wearing, if you don't mind me asking?
He on like one of those Nike Tech ski masks. Like one of those. And like yeah. So and he it's crazy. He had literally just broken in earlier that week. It just happened to be the same guy. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you saw him try to get into another building?
He had a board with like faces and strings on it. He's fucking putting people on. It's the head of the whole organization.
Yeah, I actually do hope the cops show up and shoot this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he tried to get into another building and then he couldn't get in that one. And like that's when like I'm on the phone with the operator the whole time.
Did he walk off smooth or did he like, oh shucks?
No, he didn't. I stayed back far enough to where I could follow him, but enough that he wouldn't see me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's so funny. I remember one time I saw two guys break in, and I'm on the phone with the operator, and you could tell it was some young black chick, cause I'm telling her, I was like, yeah, it's two people breaking in my building right now. She was like, what do they look like? I was like, I can't.
Do he got a friend?
Yeah. I was like, I can't see them. They have on masks. She was like, oh my God, and just hung up on me.
Oh my God. Stop calling me with this shit.
Right?
Oh my God.
Again.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Fuck.
I love black chicks at their job that just are sick of it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It was like, cause I'm sure like when I called her, it was late at night. I'm sure she was just like hearing that shit all day.
All day. Well, they're wearing a mask. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Brittany gets there. I've noticed there's some sort of like black chick to black chick connection because we'll like be in an airport, like going to rent a car, and it'll be like an hour at like Enterprise, and there's always that like Avis Preferred where if you pay like $200 a month, you can go to like a whole different line. Well, like nobody goes to this line, and everyone's in like an hour-long line. Brittany will just go up to that, like, "Oh, are you Avis Preferred?" She's like, "Nah." She's like, "I got you." Every single time, I'm always like, "Yes, dude. I got you."
True.
She gets a hookup, dude, constantly. And I'm like, "Dude, this is so sweet."
Yeah.
It'll be, dude, like a seriously long, like anything like that, where it's like a stupid little, like, well, are you a member? I was like, nah. She's like, I got you, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so crazy because like that boldness for like going to the shorter line wears off the older a black lady gets.
Really?
Like when they're young, they just go straight to it. But when they're older, they kind of look around like, why is nobody else doing it?
Yeah, they go, this is ridiculous. When Walmart doesn't have enough cashiers, they go, they got one hand on the hip. This is ridiculous. And then it's finally their turn, and they're like, "Hi, how you doing?" And they're just waiting too goddamn long. And she's like, open up her
That is that's an astute observation.
Yeah.
you must got 25, 30 customers in line. You ain't got but 2 lines open.
Dude, how right is she though? There's like 45 fucking registers at Walmart.
I'm like,
There's 2
she's
people.
got a fucking point. When's someone gonna listen to
She's
her?
speaking for everyone's heart.
I know.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
Bro, it kills me. I'm like, there's 45 fucking lanes. There's 2 people. What the fuck?
Dude, anytime something needs to be said,
Yeah.
a black woman will rise up.
Yeah.
a spokesperson arises.
For sure.
And this is the shit that I'm talking about. We need to talk about everybody's ethnic superpowers and shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like what we all contribute differently to society.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I felt like I had to step up and be the Karen for my building, because I feel like white women aren't allowed to anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
They've been shamed.
Yeah.
They're in the penalty box.
Yeah, they've been shamed to, because I'm sure my neighbors, I always think like my neighbors know when they see these black people breaking in, they had to know this person don't belong in here. But they can't even say
Goddamn, do I respect his experience?
Yeah. Because if they stop the wrong person and it goes viral on TikTok,
It's over.
Yeah.
Now they done lost
You're not a
their job.
dental hygienist anymore.
Yeah. So now I took it upon myself that I'm gonna judge these books by their cover.
Yeah, you're truly doing God's work. And you got the insider information. Like you better know what a black criminal looks like than they do anyway.
You're a diplomat.
Yeah.
Yeah, package thief is usually pretty rough too.
Yeah.
A rough condition.
Yeah, when it sounds so fucked up, but when I saw one guy trying to get in my building, he was like pressing on a code on the door, and I looked at him and I looked at his fingernails. I was like, yeah, that dirt doesn't belong in here.
Get off my buttons, dude. Get your fucking grubby mitts off my numbers.
Nah, we wash hands in this building. Dog. I don't know
my
where
God.
you be coming from,
Dude.
Yeah, I was.
Dude, you doing a fucking Chris Hansen Let's Catch a Predator package thieves? I mean, if you want 1 million views, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be the funniest shit in the world. Although you might get like stabbed with a rusty knife. Or something.
Yeah.
Have you seen the guy that builds booby traps for package thieves?
Oh, like the exploding packages and shit?
You mean the guy who pulls pranks on black teenagers?
There's a lot of fat white girls doing it.
Yep. And we have a crazy old.
That is a crossover. They're getting out of the same car though.
Yeah, that's actually that's the dating scene for skinny black dudes with short dreads and fat white girls. This is package thievery.
That's first date shit.
Oh man.
Did you ever see when couples deliver the Uber Eats? I always like that.
Yeah.
When it's just like a dude getting driven around by a lady and he just comes out and hands it. I'm always like, that's what a nice work. What a
that's
nice
pretty
teamwork, man. You're telling me there's just like another like sinister flip side of just fat white lady and black dude following behind like pad thai, yes. There's just a Mexican couple being like, oh, they got us again.
And I was tripping off of this the other day. Tell me if you agree with me, man. I was one of the big cultural differences that causes a lot of miscommunication between black people and white people, right?
Yeah.
Is that white people, like when they leave high school, like they have an idea in their mind, like a list of people who they're gonna have to take shit from for the rest of their life, like their bosses, their wives. They just know they're gonna have to take shit from some people. And with black kids, you go into kindergarten knowing you ain't ever gonna take shit from anybody.
Yeah.
Especially white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've felt that energy emanating from crosswalks. Dude, black people are shortening my life at stop signs. Time thieving.
Yeah, but that's why it also like even if a black boss is giving you shit, it still feels like racism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because like you're not supposed to be taking shit from anybody.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny because I had to go through that at my last job. Like when I was working at the school, so I used to show up late to work every day, and the lady at the front desk, she said something to my supervisor about it, and I was like, "Bitch, we don't even work together. Like my lateness doesn't affect your job."
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely feel that way about Don't intrude on my blackness.
One of my This is how you know a
Black people are actually slightly closer to the earth, so time moves slower. They actually have they're a denser mass and a higher gravitational footprint. Yeah, that's all right.
That's gotta suck when you're getting shit from a white person though. When you're like, oh, it's not supposed to be happening.
Well, no, you get to say shit, right? You get to say shit like, you ain't gonna be talking to me like that. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's what you think, Buster.
or when you're flipping out, when you finally have to flip out, and you get to say, fuck all these white people at this job.
Hey, look, I bet you're big shit outside of here with your homies, but in this Chick-fil-A, we get here 5 minutes early. Now, I'm sorry, bud. Your staff meal's on me tonight. You can get extra chicken nuggets tonight. I'm so sorry to come down on you like that, pal.
Oh my god. Oh. Well, I've thought about this, and this is like maybe I'm nuts, and this is just like a weird thought I had, and it kind of like I've like gotten like kind of like weirded out thinking about this, but I've thought about it for black people. If you've been convinced your whole life, like, dude, white people fucking hate you, they don't want you here, fuck off, they're inherently against you. And then it must be terrifying because then you're already at like a number disadvantage. Like, damn, there are a lot of white people. And then to feel like you're getting kicked out of the black community has got to be so scary.
Well, here's the thing. The thing that comes with that thing that like that also gets told to you, like, yeah, white people are out to get you, but you could fuck every single white person up with one hand.
True.
Like they can't fight; they just fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like you're like.
But then you see World Star and you go like,
well, see, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I never bought the shit because you're telling me I'm being oppressed by lemons. Like, what are you telling me?
Yeah.
Like, that's not happening. There's no way that's happening.
But you can tell like there's certain dudes you can tell completely have been like they're, it's almost as if like don't fuck with white people at all whatsoever.
Yes.
Whatsoever.
Dude, there's also
it's fair. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that must be terrifying if you're in that. It's like if you have like like white people who are just like they only fuck with white people, but at least you're not like if you're a white person who only fucks with white people, you're not at like a numbers being at a numbers disadvantage is weird. That's a weird feeling.
It's I tell you what, it's weird engaging with a black person that thinks because a white person showed up, now getting in troubles on the table.
Yeah.
That's an uncomfortable feeling for me.
Like, you mean like they're gonna call the cops on you, or like,
or just like any like they just change. They fucking start straightening up a little bit. They're talking different. Yeah. And now I'm talking like if I talk the same way every time I talk, but it's right on the edge enough for like black people or like you can't be talking to white people like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
They take on your teacher is also chaperoning the dance energy.
Yeah. It's like that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable.
That's kind of sick though. These guys gonna get me in trouble.
Ah shit.
I am a troublemaker. I'm like I'm fucking loud. I'm talking. I'm challenging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, people get. I put black people on edge around white people.
It is funny. I know there is like a perceived possible judgment thing. Like they're judging us, blah, blah, blah. I've heard that before. If you're in a restaurant, I'm like, yo, chill, dude. There's too many white people around. Don't be fucking around.
That's actually, when I get into an Uber,
it's a very uncomfortable thing to talk about. Now that I'm
when I get into the Uber and the driver's black, I go, listen, I'm cool. You can drive black around me. I'm not going to care.
No, I will say that does piss me off when like Uber tries to put on music that they think I appeal to.
Yeah.
It's like, I know you don't listen to this.
How we do it.
You want African drum beats?
Is radio okay, man? Hey, my man, is radio okay? This is how we do it.
They put on a kente cloth real quick.
My man, is 92 degrees okay? You like a 92 degrees?
Yeah.
Okay, man, how about some music, okay?
Hey, tell me, this fucks me up. Right?
It's Friday night.
Because like you ever had like for me, like I'm lazy.
Yeah.
But it's not because I'm black.
Right, yeah.
And it's like it's not because black people are lazy. Like, black people are I don't think black people are lazy, but I am a black lazy person.
Like you're arguing someone that from a pillow. You're like,
what the hell?
Yeah,
Danny, if you edited out every third word from that sentence, it would be over for the show.
Do you have any of those, Ed?
No, I'm very lazy. I'm very lazy and unproductive. But that's just but that's just because that's a me.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with that. It's just I'm just lazy as a person. No, I'm definitely with you on that.
I wouldn't even say that I'm lazy in a stereotypically black way.
Yeah.
What do you think those guys are up to, Sid?
Right, because I'm productive at the things I enjoy.
Word.
But when it comes to the stuff that like
you think office building security guards don't think that about themselves?
Yeah. See, my laziness is just done dressed ready for the day. There's no house shoes on me, dog.
I will say this though, I am trying to find Sydney, have you ever gone to like a black brunch?
I never showed up on time.
No.
Are you trying to say blunch?
No, brunch. No. I hate. This sounds horrible, but I hate black brunches because
I love brunches, by the way.
No, like I love like because they have this thing, especially in Brooklyn. Like so in New York, where it's like they'll make you have a dress code. I'll never forget showing up to this spot. They had a dress code. I show up
all white only.
They were like, yeah, you can't come in with a hoodie. But they playing like
you need a pastel suit, young blood.
but I'm watching people in there twerk on the couches, and I'm like, why the fuck do I have to dress up for y'all to shake ass next to my pancakes right now? Like I hear them giving it up for Cash Money in the 99 and the 2000s,
bro. I have the perfect name.
You're gonna have to wear a collar to enjoy this.
I have the perfect name for a black brunch restaurant. Pancakes. And it's Hooters for butts for breakfast.
Yeah, how does that work though? The word spreads and it's like, yo, black brunch, let's go. Like how does it enforced?
Everybody shows up at dinner.
Like, you definitely to enjoy it. You can't be sober because like when you're the one sober person there, you're just mad at the fact that I had to wear dress shoes to watch this ass shake next to my grits.
Yeah. That's got to be nuts. I swear to God, this is a real story. I went to a black church one time, and we were 15 minutes late, and we ended up being 45 minutes early.
The fucking bass player's not even here yet.
It was so uncomfortable. It was just me and my wife were the only ones, and everyone was so late. The guy's like, well, fuck it. I guess I'll start.
The reverend's still looking for a
guy.
Yeah.
Like a guy stood up and started church. The tallest guy in the nicest suit was like, all right,
it's on me.
I guess it's just me and the drummer.
Yeah, I remember it was just Brittany going, I hate this.
That wasn't everybody in the church.
It was just us.
Oh.
It was me and her. I've never been to a church.
You made her show up early?
No, we just went. Brittany's pretty punctual. It's pretty punctual. Every now and again, I gotta she'll get lost in the mirror. And I'm like, dude, you understand we have 10 minutes to get there and we live 7 minutes away. She's like, we're fine. I'm like, no, we're not. Come on. No, we're not.
We're the opposite.
Or not.
Usually Mary Jo's screaming at me and my eyes are just completely blank. Are you ready to go in 5 minutes? I'm just like, uh-huh. And then like 30 seconds before we have to walk out the door, I get ready. I'm like walking down the front steps of the house, still pulling my sneakers on, one arm in the jacket.
Yeah.
I hate being late.
And are you punctual?
Am I punctual?
Yeah.
I'm not punctual for anything outside of comedy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if it doesn't have to do with comedy, and even that sometimes, like I'm very horrible with time.
Yeah, I'll show up whenever I show up for your unpaid showcases, just so you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just know that if I'm taking the train somewhere, I'm almost missing that train. I will run in a full sprint at some point if I'm taking a train somewhere.
That's what I noticed that about myself, like going and doing spots in the city. It's like I literally work out and do cardio just for me to like be ready when I have to run to the train.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hit the treadmill with a school bag on.
Yeah, I'll get to a train like a half an hour early and then like get on the train and like ask someone like, is this the right one?
Is this the Keystone 84 Northeast Regional?
Dude, I'm constantly worried I'm on the wrong train. If I don't, it like keeps me from taking them.
Even Matt, you remember when I did your show?
Yeah.
And like I had to run from Helium. Like I caught my train with just enough time to spare as they were.
I don't know how you got that train.
I remember that.
It was the most wildest shit. Like I'm never doing anything like that again.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah. You fucking touched the Speed Force for that one.
Right. Yeah.
One time I ran a mile and a half through New York for an audition. Yeah, I think it was for remember those GE commercials that McKeever directed?
Yeah.
So I went up, I'd never auditioned for anything before, and I went, and it was immediately hopeless because I walked into like basically the office for the casting place was like, it had like a locker benches instead of like a comfortable lobby to wait in. And they lined these benches with just dudes that look exactly alike. So I was in a room with 18 other fat beard dorks.
Whoa.
And I was just like, ooh, I wasted money on an Amtrak ticket coming here. But then I did it and they really liked me. And they were like, okay, can you come back at like 3 p.m.? Like come back in like 4 hours. And I was like, okay. And I just ended up too far from the office and I couldn't get, like, it was impossible to get a cab. And I don't even think Uber existed yet. And so I ran a mile and a half in like khakis and boots with like a 15-pound school bag on me and just got there completely red-faced and sweaty.
What'd they say?
I got it, I think. Yeah, I got it.
Nice.
But I was in full like in the elevator, I was like, you have to catch your breath, dude. You have to catch your breath. And I was like individual sweat beads coming out of my sideburns.
Dude, honestly, I don't think there's anything on earth more uncomfortable than an acting audition. I think they might be the most uncomfortable things in the world.
Yeah. And you've been doing some of those more, right?
Yeah, I've done some. What's more uncomfortable for me is background work. I feel like, because at least with like the acting, at least you might have like a speaking role so you kind of know where to jump in.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so awkward. Like I did some background work recently where I just had to fake this conversation with this person all day, and it was like so hard to just keep coming up with fake shit to talk about.
And you're not even saying real words.
Right,
You're just saying consonants that look good on camera.
Right, yeah.
Beep bop, spop, beep bop, maps.
But
Great, let's do 5 more.
But it was funny because we did this. What did we do? We did this like it was like a lunch scene or like a banquet.
Yeah.
So we had that
Black brunch.
Yeah. we had to act like we were just eating the food. But this one guy, he kept picking up plates and moving glasses, and you know that picks up on the microphones. So they kept having to tell him to stop doing it. And it was the funniest shit just watching him continuously clank these glasses and fuck up these scene.
He was stealing the show.
He was trying to go big.
Who's eating cocktail shrimp?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it, not again.
Did you ever see the Bruno movie?
He's a method extra.
Did you ever see the Bruno movie? Where he's in the I've lost 30 pounds for this role.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry for this scene.
He has a different accent.
What is it? Is it Swedish Asian?
Swaysian.
Swaysian.
Yeah, that's the most uncomfortable shit. Being an extra is kind of weird when you have to like stand up and be like, oh, whoa.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
You can get good at it though. I just stink at that stuff.
I think I fucked up. I think we talked about this before, but I'm pretty sure I fucked up the movie Lady in the Water for M. Night Shyamalan.
How?
Because I was an extra in that movie. Like somebody hooked me up from college, and we had very specific places we had to be in this party scene, and the extras like we couldn't cross over. to get into other, because like the different angles of the different areas of the party were like different. They were moving the plot forward.
Yeah.
Me not knowing any better and being a rebellious dickhead, I was in every fucking scene.
Oh, you were telling me that,
Yeah, dude, I jumped in.
You're trying to get in.
And I was like,
were you like overreacting to? It was like, oh my god, a lady in the water. By the way, I'm Sydney. My name's Sydney. Sydney Gant. Extra.
Captain Extra.
Yeah. I think that was pretty good. I can take one more from the top though if you want.
At the Country Cafe, it's a brunch place. Yeah, it was. But so that's why.
Is that a lady in the water? Me again, Sydney from the last take. All right, that one felt good too. But one more from the top if you want. Reset.
Dude. Yeah. I kept getting behind the principals.
Oh,
so I was like
that's nice.
actually in shot of like, because they were like, they kept like, these are extras and these are the principals. I was like, I want to be a principal. And I was like, I was killing with my extra community, and I was being very funny.
Like, Tom Hanks, Tom Hanks, Tom. Dude, what if we signed up for a student film, pretended we didn't know each other, and all got in it? And
made the best shit ever.
It's made the funniest fucking thing. Completely went off script.
No, this
out
is
of control
mission.
actors.
No, you need to identify a target for us,
dude.
We're gonna infiltrate film school.
I'm still technically enrolled in Temple Film School,
dude. There's a website. There's a website. It's called Philadelphia Casting Or I forget what it is.
PHL Casting.
It's something where they put out all the free student films.
Well, you can find work on film.org.
Film.org, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, you can go on for free. I did 2 student films. The one was I was terrible in it. The other one, I don't know. I did stunts. I thought it was pretty cool. I never got to see it because they never did it.
I have a desire to do stunts.
Dude, it was so sick, dude. My arms were tied behind my back.
I might just list myself as a stuntman for student films.
Bro, it's so... Doing student films is fun.
Dude, as long as you like have a knife and no sleeves and you spit a lot, people are just like, that guy knows exactly what the fuck he's doing.
So back when Geek Salad started popping off, I think me and you were doing Geek Salad really hard, and we listed ourselves as stuntmen. And the people hit us up to do this job where we were going to go to like Baltimore, and they were doing this big presentation of something, and we were going to come in and act like thieves and like steal the thing and like kind of like do this big like jump down from the. And then we were like talking to him and we just stopped. We can't
do this.
It was like when we got to the point where we actually had to go to it. It was a ridiculous. It was like $3,000.
He was doing Zoom meetings with superiors, and they were ending with like, "Can't wait to see these stuntmen." He was just like, yeah, it's gonna be great." Oh God, dude. Please, he develops a drinking problem. How am I gonna break it to them? I lost the stuntman.
We have to do a student film, man. That'd be so fucking fun. It's just do one afternoon and just have them film it. It'd be the funniest thing in the world.
Well,
we're going
we're gonna make the student film. It's gonna be Danny's student film. We're gonna take over. Temple.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
I think we should do an action movie.
If I take one class, I can submit for like the awards shit.
Yeah. God, and I'm pretty sure every student movie right now is just about coming out as trans. So I think just giving them something else is gonna be like, ooh, okay, I'm watching.
Dude, you're not too far off at all.
When'd you go to film school? Was it that recent?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The last semester was
Dude.
Probably like March of 2020.
How long are student films?
It's project to project, but like to finish, you have to do a full length.
Like an hour?
Film.
Let's do it, dude. Yeah, let's get Danny.
Dude.
First of all, I mean, you're already on the Patreon, but convince other people to join the Patreon. We're sending Danny back to film school so we can dominate the student film scene.
No,
This is
dude, can we please do a very low budget movie about spies who instead of like taking each other down, suck each other?
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, if we had a spy movie, that'd be so
Dude,
tight.
and they're each 7 mask reveals deep. Just like, and you thought it was me the whole time sucking your dick. It was actually me. And then you're like, if you think that blew your mind, it was actually me sucking your dick.
I mean, we got the green screen suits.
Dude,
And you don't know whose dick to suck because everyone else is wearing masks as well.
there's got to be a way to write a movie that's entirely green screen, one location, and write a script. If
Yeah.
we started making very, very, very low budget movies, that would be the sickest shit in the world.
What if you're, I'm imagining a cop like in front of a judge, like trying to obtain a warrant to suck a guy off. And the judge is like, you better be right this time. Your mouth is writing checks this department can't cash. And then we submit that to Temple Film School.
God, dude. That'd be so fucking funny.
So
we can't afford another Tyrone incident.
It's called Guy Hard.
Dude, if we did an SVU, but it's just for dudes getting attacked by dudes the whole time.
I found a few you might be interested in. Extras for a frat house comedy.
Ooh.
Open casting call for high school and college squash players.
Yes.
That sounds pretty Indian.
Seeking actor to play Peter Parker / Spider-Man in fan film.
I could probably pull off the old Spider-Man from Spider-Man the animated Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse.
More of a Venom guy.
You wish. You fucking wish, dude. Yeah, right. Green Goblin, probably. More likely, dude.
You're absolutely right, dude. Yeah. I'm a big time Green Goblin.
You're a
you pumpkin bomb ass motherfucker. Shut up. I'm a Venom guy. Yeah, right. Okay, Turbo.
Air skateboarding.
I'm Green Goblin, dude. I know.
I'll never try that again.
I've reached too high. Yeah, if there's one that's just an afternoon, it'd be so funny. You go up there and totally freak out. Keep morphing the scenes into something it isn't. Dude, it'd be so funny.
I had some ideas. What if what if coming to grips with his relationship with his father, he sucks his dad's dick? I just think it's a bold choice and probably win some awards.
We have to do a movie, dude.
Yeah, we just keep turning it into a sci-fi flick.
Dude, why would we not? We could do a movie and like I have that apartment. That's one location. We could film outside. That's 2 locations.
Yeah,
we could do a movie that's just in the apartment.
Dude, that apartment is so nice. We could remake Frasier.
We could, dude.
We could make a Frasier movie if we wanted to.
Then green screen us on a subway. Easy.
Anywhere, green screen us anywhere. We could be at a noodle market in like future Japan.
God,
yeah, don't limit yourself to just a subway, man.
Oh yeah, true.
Is this capable of doing black and white? We could do the moon.
Absolutely. You guys could land on the moon.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty tight.
Dude.
How convincing of a moon landing could we do with our resources, Danny? And then submit it to Temple Film School and to be like, yeah, we're like Tom Cruise. We actually went to space to film this.
Yeah. Noah, show me some anti-gravity. How would you?
That's perfect, dude. Noah, can you act as if you're struggling with gravity the whole time for the rest of this? Thank you.
Just face turned upward.
I think the foot fist way did cost still, I think like 80 grand to make. I believe, or maybe 60.
Yeah. I mean, right now you probably want $3 million is the number I keep hearing to fully fund and like produce it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would still be considered low budget.
That would be that's minimum to do a great job. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about student film. We're talking about camcorder in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
Sucking guys off.
Going doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. Just getting wet leaves on your knees with the date flashing in the bottom left corner of you sucking a guy's dick.
And then them giving you all their secrets. And then eventually finding the Russians and sucking the Russians.
He's got over 200 confirmed sucks on the front line. It's like a reverse sniper montage where he just keeps getting hit.
You'll never get my secrets out of me. And he's like, oh, it's in the warehouse. Oh, fuck, I'm coming. It's in the warehouse.
He's in a complete showdown with the Russian dick sucker.
69.
Like 2 snipers in the
snow. They 69.
They've got rifles with flashlights mounted on them. They're just
damn. It could be like Rambo 2 where he's been living in the woods sucking dick and he doesn't even need to. But, dude, the war's over. Why'd I just suck that whole village then? I just need to suck the whole village.
Like one-man gorilla suck there.
Those kids didn't have to come.
Jumping out of a ghillie suit sucking dicks.
Those kids didn't have to come.
He's already sucked 10 of our best men.
Oh my God.
He rustles the leaves. You're like, what the hell was that? He jumps from a tree and lands on you and sucks you. Like, fuck.
Oh man, just sitting up out of the mud.
He dramatically wipes 2 lines of cum under his eyelids, tightens his bandana, and it just all you hear is echoing through the treetops. Just
okay. So we have to make Cum Rambo 1, Cum Rambo 2,
No,
Cum
first
Rambo
cum.
3. First cum.
They came first.
dedicated to the brave Mujahideen.
They drew first cum.
And like by the end of the franchise, you run out like suck 10 dudes in 20 seconds. Like this is ridiculous.
Come on, man. I like when it was grounded in reality. He was sucking one guy at a time. He just sucked an entire truck full of guys.
Yeah,
he's in one of those cloth back like trucks.
And none of the cum even hit him a little bit.
Yeah. If that many dicks came at him at once, why would they wait? Why would they all
mascara's
wait?
not even running. Okay, dude. You're telling me he's getting throated in a ghillie suit and he's not even crying a little bit. This is fucking bullshit, dude. That's CGI cum.
That is definitely CGI cum.
I'm not even gonna fucking watch these things anymore, dude.
Seeing that on a cheap camcorder, obviously fakely done. Obviously very fakely done. This might be the funniest thing in the world.
Oh man. Just nothing but dive bombs, bro.
If you convince Temple students
Radical.
just to huff dildos in the woods, dude. It's going to be big. It's going to be really big.
This is gonna be the new plastic bag in the wind.
The new Blair Witch, dude. Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Hey, Ann, what you got on that whiteboard, man?
Well, I was just drawing a bunch of stick people. Like, yeah, I'm gonna show you. Well, I erased it, but I'm gonna show you. Wait, can y'all? If I draw it, you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, you can show it to the camera.
Okay,
We can see
cool.
everything.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna show you exactly what I drew.
Tomb's looking good this week, by the way,
is.
Danny.
Yeah. I think it's dialed in.
Yeah, I think so, man. Very, very nice. Man, I mean,
We do still need to decorate it for the guests. We'll if they're the only people
yeah.
that see it, that's
dude,
great.
once we get this fucking Cum Rambo money, dude, that thing's gonna
God.
be crazy.
Dude, I'm changing. I'm going to change immediately. You're going to be like, damn, I thought Sydney was a good guy.
Dude, a fucking Cum Rambo in the woods, just low budget, poorly done, would be the fucking funniest
What was
thing
the
in the world.
strain today again, please, Matt?
Ooh, Blue Beach Haze.
Blue Beach Haze, I think, put me in a retard flow state.
I think so, dude.
I've been completely hands off, dude.
These have been
My feet are off the pedals.
amazing picks recently.
Yeah, dude.
I think however you've mapped it out to match us with weed, you've figured it out.
I mean, once I knew you guys liked blue cheese, I went, okay, here we go.
Blue
Khalifa
Beach
Kush
Haze.
last week. I feel like you guys will like this. Blue Beach Haze. Let's take it up a notch, dude, with the sativas. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I have a migraine. From laughing, I think. Nothing.
Yeah. I have that funny feeling in my head when I'm laughing too much. My cheekbones get all pressurized.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so pumped. For
Oh, my temples are clogged.
Yeah.
My temples are clogged.
You know what I'm thinking, though?
What's up?
There's got to be at least 500 dudes that are just hating this the entire time. So we should always counter with like a quick, like, yeah, fuck you, dude. Just get up. Just 'cause we're in people's heads.
Yeah,
right
middle fingers up.
We're in people's heads, exactly.
fingers up,
Just
dude.
again, it's
Yeah.
no sweat. Like, you know, I totally welcome the relationship, but we should every now and again like get in people's face a little bit. But you fuck ass,
Grab him by the collar.
bitch ass.
So you like
pussy.
this shit, you fucking pussy?
the bitch ass pussy? Fuck the bitch ass pussies, dude.
Oh, you're lucky I don't fuck you up right now.
Fuck you.
Let me
dude.
push him down the front step.
I'm in your
Oh, I'm gonna knock
fucking-
their books out
Get
of
the
their hand.
fuck
I'm in their
outta here,
fucking
dude.
ears. I mean, it's probably
Fucking
not a
books
lot. It's
outta
probably
here.
like 2 dudes. Honestly.
Yeah, you're lucky we let you stay that whole
Can y'all
time.
see that?
Fuck you, dude.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Whoa.
The
Yeah.
The whiteboard, the tube
Wow,
whiteboard is
dude.
undefeated.
It's
Whoa.
perfect.
Damn. Looks
Nobody's
like you drew
doing
it and
this.
come.
There is no other podcast.
Now I
out
can
there.
see the movie in my head perfectly.
Goodness gracious.
Thank you for the first storyboard. That's where it says a Farrelly
Dude,
Brothers
This is
production on the
Act
screen.
1.
Act 1, Scene 1.
Look, you don't understand. I trained that man to suck. You cannot go out there. Thank you. That'll be enough. Our team's getting assembled. And he's going, Jesus Christ.
Why won't you listen to me?
Navy sucks. Assemble the Navy sucks. SEAL team sucks.
It's a trap. Get them out of there. It's too late. It's too late, General.
Fuck, they're all actually lining up. It's too late.
Oh, he's got his hands on his hips. Oh, fuck, he's loving this. We lost a good man today. He's just got a floral scarf in the fucking jungle.
Damn, he's back home. His wife like, what's wrong? He's like, nothing.
You know, I think a part of me never came home from the jungle. I know part of me came.
Yeah, babe, this is great. I love when you twist your wrist like that. That feels so great.
Instead of folding the flag for the soldier's death, you float a little white towel. Little comrade.
A sock. You fold a sock on his...
You try to fold a pair of boxers.
I tried to fold a sock and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to put a
wet napkin.
Cracks.
Yeah, you crack a sock.
Oh, man.
Yeah, a lot of cum talk. Perfect.
Yeah, Patreon.
It is. I think about that every week, dude. I think about how we're just in dudes' heads, Pauls, and we have. It's so. We have such a serious, almost like we're almost the troops, dude, in a way. In terms of like we're in
physical conditioning, mental aptitude.
Yes, dude. And it's like we gotta be in a person's head. A person gets to go, yeah, I've had enough of my internal dialogue, and we get to go, all right, we're here for an hour, and we gotta hijack it and be like, come on, let's go. There's no time. There's no time. Come on, let's go. There's no time. Let's go.
We have exactly 2 hours before the portal closes. This is what we need to tell you.
What if guys were coming in the woods? Okay, back to your life. Thanks. Thanks for that $1. Appreciate it. And we're out. Yeah. The guy goes, whoa, where am I?
Yeah, no, there's dudes spilling coffee on their keyboards right now listening to this. Yeah. One time a guy said he was listening to this shit on a hike and had to lay down on the ground. Isn't that the best?
That is the best. It's the highest compliment.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. There's dudes saying that they're going to pass out from laughing at their desk or trying not to laugh.
I've listened to stuff back and I've like been at the gym and I've had to stop laugh. I big stop working out laughing like, damn, this is actually really funny.
Yeah, it's just pretty cool.
It's fun. Except for you. I like to think about that. Just catching some dude unaware. He's like, it's all these guys are dorks, and all of a sudden it just goes, "What's up, dude? What the fuck? Whoa, Starl, what the fuck's up, dude?"
Did you read a comment that got you recently?
Not at all. No, I've been completely detached into the sound realm.
I consider this a holy mission. I consider this like, dude. I'm trying to be beamed directly into work, computers only.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
I get it. If there's people enjoying this like leisurely at home, you've got like a, kind of like a ceremony. You get very fucking high. Maybe you have snacks. Maybe some people watch with their wives on like a TV. That's fine. I'm trying to get into dudes' heads that are at work giving tiny little under the desk middle fingers to their boss.
Yeah, man. Shout out to, I had somebody recently went by and all they said as they went by is, "You make my job easier."
I'm telling you, man.
That's pretty sick.
He's a child molester.
Professional child molester.
He was actually an FBI child molestation case investigator. He's watching child porn and listening to you all day.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that gives me solace. I always think about it. I go, at the end of the day, dude, work sucks so bad.
They're blasting this into the trenches and morale is high.
That's all I do. I'm like Goebbels for retarded guys.
Gurgles.
Yo, did you know that?
I think Danny's telling us to wrap it up.
Yeah. He's telling us that we're at it now. But do you know that Hitler wrote a second book?
What?
He wrote Mein Kampf.
How to win friends and influence people.
His second book is called Hitler's second book.
Mein Kampf 2, Gas Boogaloo. That's never been done. That's at least original thought, right? All right.
I think so.
That counts.
What was his book about? His second book?
Oh, I don't know. It's just like the title Hitler's second book is just funny to me.
Hitler 2, Return of the Jews. The Jews strike back.
It is a time of turmoil in occupied Israel.
Oh God, man, dude. Imagine if he was alive to watch Star Wars, though. For real.
Episode 1.
Hitler got to watch Star Wars, just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he'd have to give it up for Darth Vader. He'd go, now that guy's doing it big. Space Hitler.
He's like, wait, I could have blown him all up with a laser.
I'm dead.
Laser?
Oh, get out of here.
Why not use a laser?
Wow. Okay.
The planet explode. He's like,
this motherfucker's spitting. The Death Star.
Yeah.
The Death Star's his favorite character. Yeah, so I like the big planet with the laser.
Little fusions.
Yeah, keep doing.
I really like the razor. Very big razor. I'm Hitler. It's me, guys, and I'm Hitler. I like big razors.
Here we go. I'm doing Darth Vader. Oh, show me.
I have you now. The force is strong with this one.
Skywalker. I am your father.
What did you mean to my sister?
Search your feelings. You know this, Demeter. Yeah. We should have ended this 5 minutes ago.
Thank you so much, man.
No.
Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate
thanks
you.
for having me. I really enjoyed this.
Oh, yeah, you were great.
Are you sure this wasn't the most retarded thing you've ever done? Are you sure?
This was definitely.
You were a gem in the tomb. Not everyone can handle it, dude. You did it.